Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac. Very nice so far. I can't really complain about how the runs have gone since I've been back. I mean, okay, Seller XL as Judas is a little scary, but if we can just not get hit by a boss that is, or an enemy that will one-shot us before we can pick up a Spirit Heart, that would be great. YFSD. Y for Superman's dick, for Kent has chlamydia. Doesn't make any sense. YFSD 4KHQ. It's probably a better joke somewhere in there with like headquarters or something. Alright, golden poop right off the bat. You'll forgive my impossibly shitty joke because I am a little bit, I wouldn't say anxious. I'm not feeling the physical symptoms of anxiety here. But on a logical, like an intellectual level, a little bit nervous about how this floor is going to go. Now, admittedly, it started pretty nicely. Easy room, which gave us 9 cents, taking us up to 12, meaning that if we get one key, because we don't need to use any keys for our item rooms on this floor, thankfully, if we get one key, we'll be able to go to our shop, presumably buy a Spirit Heart. Sometimes we get very unlucky and there won't be a Spirit Heart, but presumably we'll be able to buy a Spirit Heart, guarantee our chances of survival much longer. Now, the bad news, I suppose, if there is some bad news associated with it, is that we'll need to live long enough to make it that far. This is a tricky spot. Do you want to fight the boss? Could be the haunt, or do you want to just go into the next room? I'm not completely sure we've made the right decision, to be honest with you. I was kind of waiting for these guys to push out a little bit so I didn't have to get in their hellhole. Just kill, like, yeah, just take it one at a time. Kill the things that generate things, and then your life's gonna be easier. Second key, not immediately useful unless we find a golden chest. Come on, come on. Those guys can move pretty quickly in the wrong situations. I'm just hoping we get like a, if we got a half red heart, maybe from like here, for example, or here, then I would go fight. Because with Book of Belial, we could conceivably get through it without getting dick fucked. That was so scary. I actually froze up there. And could have very easily been hit by one of those spiders. That red chest is nice. Money equals power is beautiful. Please God, let there be a half red heart or a Spirit Heart in here. Okay, unlimited keys. Fighting the boss, I'm starting to think, is probably the right way to handle this situation. Because it's fairly likely we get an HP upgrade or an all-stats upgrade or some kind of Spirit Heart generation as a result. And I can't keep going room to room here, but if we end up fighting a difficult boss, it could all go up in smoke, you know? This is a good room if we could just, I'm not even going to try to get that penny because I could easily fuck it up. This is our shop, though. And there is a Spirit Heart. We could also get PhD. It's either PhD or we get that bomb and blow up that tinted rock. I think PhD is going to be better long term. Well, I know PhD is going to be better long term. We get a Balls of Steel pill associated with it. Never move again. That was a little scary, but it worked. Okay, so we spent all of our money equals power, or we spent all of our money, so our money equals power bonus is now nearly nil. But still, this is an incredibly important situation for us. We've done very well to pull ourselves out of this. With a bomb, we could get that golden chest open. I mean, we have a golden key. We have one more item room to visit. I guess we're going to fight our first boss with no Book of Belial and our second boss with Book of Belial. Book of Belial just opens the deal with the devil if we're holding it, though, right? It's not like we actually have to... Oh, that was terrible. It's not like we actually have to use it on the boss, I think. Anyway, we'll see. PhD has illuminated a second Balls of Steel pill for us. That is unlikely, very lucky, and basically a godsend at this point. Wow. Very lucky for us. Infestation is not very good, but it seems inappropriate to complain about that in light of the recent luck that we've had, I'd say. So let's go fight boss number 1. Please don't be the haunt. Yeah, maybe fight the haunt second. That way we can use Book of Belial no matter what. I mean, we might be fighting Fistula or something instead. I kind of dislike the fact that the haunt has this specter of being like, oh, if you fight the haunt on the first floor, your shit's ruined. He's not that bad, but he is probably like an order of magnitude harder than the next most difficult basement boss. I don't know if there's any other floor where there's that big of a difference between the hardest boss and the next hardest boss, but anyway. First item is Super Bandage, which is incredible. Basically, the prophecy has come true here, but basically that means that I am not at all worried about our HP. We have Kane's amount of HP from a red heart standpoint, plus 6 goddamn spirit hearts thanks to the PhD and the luckiest, like, pill generation I've ever seen. What that means also is if I get 5 cents, I can go buy another Balls of Steel pill from that shop, which is kind of ridiculous at this point, that we could nearly be at the HP cap as Judas, despite finding ourselves in an exceptionally, you know, harrowing situation mere moments ago. But first, Cat of Nine Tails, a great item, and our deal with the devil. Well, pay the Krampus tax early. Take Krampus tax off your Northern Lion bingo cards. Pay the Krampus tax early, hopefully pick up some Lump of Coal action, which we did. Last few times we've gotten Lump of Coal instead of Krampus's head, which is awesome. And with money equals power especially, I'm really excited about what this possibly means for us moving forward here. But we've got great damage from a base standpoint. PhD, lots of HP. It's looking really, really nice. This is obviously not what I was hoping for from this curse room, but I think we can afford to lose 1 spirit heart, especially if we gain 1 spirit heart in the process. That sentence didn't necessarily come out the way I was originally intending, but hey, maybe that's better. Yeah, so our HP is good. Curse of the Maze, I just noticed. I should really pay more attention to the curses as we go floor to floor, but I'm a big fan of how this is going right now. Speaking of which, I would love to get Big Fan. If we're only going to get 1 orbital, that might be my choice, actually, over Sacrificial Dagger, which gives me a little bit more reason to be offensive with it and thus cause myself to get hit because I don't have the skills necessary to pay said bills. I really feel like that first floor set us up amazingly well for the future, though. Are you a wizard? Just get out of my good pill rotation, all right? Nobody asked for you to be here. Nobody likes you, are you a wizard? That might actually be the first time anyone said nobody likes you and that it was literally true. You know, maybe someone said that to you at some point in your life. It hurts, right, to hear nobody likes you? Everybody wants to be liked, you know, everybody tries for that for the most part. But it's always untrue. There's always somebody that likes you, even if it's just someone lame like your mom or dad. You so lame, Mom, shut up. Just because you give all your resources and love to me, I don't want it, fucking bitch. Anyway, obviously I'm being sarcastic. Hopefully you realize that. In any case. This might be the one time that sentence has been true, though. When I say, are you a wizard, nobody likes you, I freaking mean it. Are you a wizard, nobody likes you, go away. Well, that's actually probably not true. Whoever designed it probably likes it. Well, that was a good use of a key, as you can probably tell. I'm quite happy about that. It doesn't actually use the key, so I'm just being a little bit of a negative Northern Lion here, but yeah, okay. I like it. I mean, Thunder Thighs, the speed down sucks. We haven't had like an all stats up or any kind of speed upgrade. So we will probably end up taking a little bit of damage as a result of this. But my hope is that we end up getting a disproportionate amount of positive benefits out of it as well. Where's our door? It's like here. So we'll want to put a bomb if we're trying to find the secret room right here. All right, that actually worked out. I was a little surprised. And we'll get an extra bomb out of it. I will use bombs to try to find the mushrooms. I can understand the case. Nice. I can understand the case for just walking into these things, but it is going to hurt us more than it's going to, well, maybe not more than it's going to help us, but it's definitely going to hurt us. It might help us. It might help us a little, it might help us a lot, it might help us not at all if we end up getting, like exclusively, you know, Are You a Wizard, not amnesia, Are You a Wizard paralysis pills. But I think if we have bombs, we're going to take the opportunity to use bombs instead. So I find myself in the rare situation of kind of wishing that we had Pageant Boy show up. With money equals power. It hasn't showed up that much in Rebirth for me, so like I'm kind of making this up as I go along, but I would really, really like to have 5 cents so that I could have a chance to spawn an arcade, and then blood banks become like a huge source of potential, you know, damage gain for us. If we can get 10 cents per blood bank, that's like 0.4 damage. Well, it's literally 0.4 damage per blood bank. That's pretty amazing, actually. Find 2 or 3 of those, and then you're, you know, it's basically like a free deal with the devil item, plus maybe some HP back from the blood banks, plus the money that you get that you can spend if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. you know, blah, blah, blah. Stay away. Okay. I mean, I could go to the shop, but I don't really want to. Now that I think about it, maybe that's how we'll use our bank, aka the donation machine. Whenever we don't have 5 cents, but we really want a deal with a blood bank, we'll just blow it up. What do you think? Get the tarot card, or have a chance to get pills by using our bombs for that? Oh, I could just walk into it, you freaking dummy! You can walk over the rocks. I'm glad we did it, because we got the Empress card. Use your bombs on the mushrooms, walk over the rocks to get the tarot card. It's the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, we'll do exactly the same thing right here. Justice card, pretty good. We got a nickel out of it, which not only good from a damage standpoint, but good for a, you know, financial purchasing thing standpoint as well, if we ever wanted to do that. Let's go fight our boss. Pestilence. Always a little bit of a fuck you when we end up fighting a horseman after already losing the opportunity to create a full horseman. I think we've lost the opportunity anyway. Tough to dodge some of these shots considering we have a speed downgrade, but it's okay. Right. Deal with the angel. I'm going to say no to this deal with the angel in the hopes that that keeps our deal with the devil precedent aside. Or it keeps it intact, I should say. What did we miss out on? Literally just holy water. Not that big of a deal. I'd rather have a deal with the devil precedent. You know, I think there's a little bit of disagreement. Some people think if you have a shitty deal with the devil, be okay with going for deals with the angel. Don't worry about deal with the devil precedent. However, if you have a shitty deal with the angel, I think the exact same logic would apply. So, you know, with holy water, I think I'd rather wait for a better deal with the devil option. I'm never going to be the guy, well, I'm rarely going to be the guy who uses Stompy to destroy literally every single rock, or, you know, Thunder Thighs to destroy every single rock. It's unlikely to happen. The odds of finding a crawl space or black market are there, but not so good. But for tinted rocks and stuff... Did I say tinted rocks? For tinted rocks and stuff like that, absolutely. I'll try to do my best. And also, definitely for skulls. Like, that's really where I think you get the most value out of it, is when you start cracking skulls with this bad boy. Yeah, with golden keys, I think it would be stupid not to here. I think we can say trickle charge and AAA battery here is probably a little bit better than burnt penny. I mean, bombs are nice. Don't get me wrong. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Seriously? I mean, we don't need to worry about time. I don't know why I looked at the clock. Bombs are nice, but the ability to use Book of Belial literally every other room is probably a lot better. So let's start doing that. Like, it's not necessary, I guess, but it will save us more than I care to admit. Alright, well, this is at first I was like, I can't believe we wasted Book of Belial on the last room, but then on this room it was even easier. Maybe a two of spades? Credit card. Oh, so good. Alright. What's the other one? The Fool. Yeah, definitely we want credit card. What's our other one again? Empress. Not that good. Decent, but not that good. We're going to be hoping... It's Caves 2? Yeah, we're going to be hoping that we fight Greed here to pick up some extra cash and thus damage, but it's probably just a regular room. Piggy bank. If you buy a 7-cent piggy bank, do you think that's better for money equals power? I think it's probably... we could use credit card and get everything. Yeah, you know what? So people are going to think that this is a ridiculously bad decision. But, okay, let me explain myself here, because there was meant to be a part of that at the end where I explain it. But, okay, so now we won't get a free deal with the devil. But instead, all tarot cards will become pills, and vice versa. Now, my thinking for that... Well, not vice versa. All tarot cards will become pills, full stop. My thinking for that was that's awesome because we have PhD. So even though we ended up getting puberty and paralysis out of those ones that we have so far, I still think this is a good decision. And it'll be hard to convince me otherwise of that, I think. And Piggy Bank, sure, Piggy Bank gave us a little extra money because we got it for free, and it'll give us money every time we get hit. Something to be said for that. Especially with money equals power working in conjunction with it. But anyway, the real downside was that I won't be able to use credit card on a deal with the devil. But we have enough HP that I don't think that's that bad. I don't know, though. It's a bit of a weird one, I'll admit. Might end up being a bit of a suboptimal play, but who knows. Either way, we can expect a lot of pills, and especially, remember, Skulls normally pay out with tarot cards, black hearts, etc., etc. Now they'll pay out with pills, black hearts, etc., etc. So that might give us an opportunity with PhD to farm up some really amazing stat upgrades. At least balls of steel pills, because we know that there's at least 2 of those in our rotation. But we'll see if this ends up being viable. I'm not going to say preferable, because we have no way of doing like a split test between the 2 different kinds of runs. But you at home, tell me what you get for free with the credit card playing on this seed, and we'll compare and contrast our notes. I like it because it's a weird play, and I very rarely have the opportunity to use Little Baggy strategically, because it, you know, tarot cards usually outclass pills, even with the PhD sometimes. I mean, you're kind of seeing the reasons for that right now. We're not really rolling in good pills here, despite the fact that we have PhD. Hey, I'm not even going to bother picking up Spider, but it's not going to show up again, as far as I'm aware. Only books really benefit from being taken out of the rotation like that, and it's not good enough to use either. We should be using Book of Belial more often. Gotta drill that through my thick skull. Alright. Mega Maw. Appear to be energy resources. It's been a while. I've never seen anything like this on Oath. Okay, well, I gotta work on that one. I'm a little out of practice. We'll find the impression, and we'll find Dr. Wowie. Speed upgrade is actually very useful for me. And we would have gotten this for free. I definitely would have used it on this floor. So we basically traded 1 heart for Little Baggy and Piggy Bank. Would I do that again? I would do that again. Let's head down to the next floor. Plus, we still, like, we're never going to see, or not never, but we're not going to immediately see the effects of our Little Baggy pickup, because we need to wait until we get more pills. Right, we can just walk right through this. I'm very admittedly guilty of forgetting when I have the stomping items. My mistake. So I'm definitely not going to use bombs or key. I'd rather have a surplus of keys than a surplus of bombs. Headless Baby is a nice addition to our fight here, especially against an enemy that chases us down along a very predictable path. This is maybe the weakest run that we've had of the last 4, but it's still quite good. It's more of a testament to the fact that the last 4 runs that we've had have been very solid than a testament to the fact that this run is not solid. This run's pretty good. You know, it was terrible damage. You know, Lump of Coal, PhD. A little bit low on the DPS front. I think we could do better there. HP is okay. Could be better, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I'll probably want to use it on this room. Keys are really great, and I think we got a lot of potential upside. Plus, Book of Belial plus AAA battery is just awesome. Basically means we have 50% of an incredible damage upgrade. 50% of the time, we can use Book of Belial to really speed things up. And getting to the point where we're one-shotting dips doesn't really mean anything at all. That's okay, though. Alright, Curse of the Maze again. As far as curses go, it could be worse. Oh, I should be stomping the crap out of these. I hope I haven't missed too many. Hematemesis. You know, there's valuable reasons to save Hematemesis and use it on like a double or a second secret room. Now that I think about it, I was gonna like say, well, there's valuable reasons to do this, but this is why I'm not gonna do it. But it actually makes no sense not to do it, because we have Little Baggy, so we can hold 2 pills, and like some of our other pills, maybe both of our other pills actually are not that good, so who cares? We might as well have gotten rid of them. I should be using Book of Belial here. Yeah, we're starting to hemorrhage HP a little bit. This is Necropolis 1. Hopefully our finances stay fairly strong. That way we can get a arcade, at least a chance for an arcade on the next floor. Because the blood bank, especially with Piggy Bank now, the blood bank is a great way for us to generate a lot of extra money, which is a great way for us to generate a lot of extra damage. Which is obviously a great way to grossly increase your chances of actually winning the game. So that luck upgrade pill, it's funny, you know, I used to not really care about luck in vanilla, at least, and then in Rebirth for a while, just out of habit, but it really is one of my favorite stat upgrades now because of how it helps you out, especially in the chest. But we're not in the chest yet. We got a long way to go before then. 17 minutes on Necropolis 1. So boss rush, not that it was, you know, really factoring too heavily into my thoughts anyway. Relax, everybody. But it is probably one of the furthest things from my mind at this point. Yeah, we'll open those up because we need the money. Shouldn't have even gone in there because Curse of the Maze is making this annoying, but we'll come back, we'll pop this, and then we'll do this. Demon Tail. So, Demon Tail is good, but I think we've really got, like, kind of a dream situation going on here with AAA battery. And especially if we could get AAA battery 9 volt. That's basically like we got a Book of Belial in every single room. Which is potentially one of the best damage upgrades I could possibly think of, so I'm just going to wait for any potential creep to dissipate here. Couldn't really see it because of my own creep in the process, but yeah, if we could pick up 9 volt, which is not out of the realm of possibility, it'll cost us a little bit in terms of our immediate damage, thanks to money equals power, but it'll be great for us in terms of giving us the ability to use Book of Belial in every single room. And again, you know, money's kind of easy come, easy go. Hopefully, that's the idea anyway. Whereas damage, if you can get like permanent damage upgrades, those are much more important. We are up to 32 cents, 33 I guess. Nothing to sneeze at in money equals power terms, but could be better. Yeah, okay. Balls of Steel, very nice. We got something from every single one of those, which is crazy. You know what? Just get rid of the puberty pills. There's no reason to even hold them and complicate things. And we'll keep Bombs Are Key. I doubt we'll end up needing it, but we'll keep it anyway. So our shop and our boss room must be up there. Secret room gives me... Oh, man. Black Lotus. A bunch of people have asked me if I had even unlocked Black Lotus, or not unlocked, but if I'd ever seen it in our secret room, because it shows up so rarely. That's not the first time I've seen it on this save file, but you're right, it does show up exceptionally rarely, so to get, and it's a good item, so to get that there, I like it a lot. No reason to shoot these if we could just walk over them instead. And a 9 volt pickup would be the bomb. I doubt it's gonna happen, but it's not super unlikely. Health upgrade there. Now I'm starting to feel a lot better about that like little baggy gambit that I did earlier. I don't think we really want remote detonator. I don't think we really want anything in here at all, to be honest with you. I would like remote detonator for free, but I don't really want to pay for it. Which, you know, that's a problem. That would be a problem if it happened in real life as well. Just absolutely god-awful damage there, but, you know, at least you can take solace in the fact that when you take shitty damage, you at least get some damage permanently, well, semi-permanently at least, in return from the money you pick up via the piggy bank. Oh, so good. All right. Might be able to get a payout as well as getting to like 50 cents. I mean, it's good, but it's not that necessary right now. Let's go fight our boss first, then we'll go back and backtrack. So we are going to get a second level bandage here. Man, there's options would have been quite nice, but yeah, we'll get a second level bandage here. We're slow, so we got to be a little careful here. I think I can use the rocks somewhat effectively if I get in a tight spot. There we go. We'll pick this up. That's pretty important. It's nice to have the extra DPS with the charm shots as well, but you know what? I think we'll actually take both of these. Neither of them are that good, but I think we'll take them both anyway. It helps out. Yeah, actually, that's awesome. And I don't think we really need to get the extra HP at this point. Yeah, that's pretty good. AAA battery is still better just because of the raw damage that it gives us, but I thought about taking Flat Penny because now we have Guppy's Tail, but I think this is the right choice. The righter choice, because again, it's a quality problem. Both solutions have a net positive impact, just not relative to one another. I mean, there's no real reason to use Book of Belial here, except that we can do it without suffering any consequences, so we might as well. The speed upgrade is so useful. Oh, that's big. Okay. So I will sacrifice the Eternal Heart if we have to, in order to play a Blood Bank, if a Blood Bank shows up here. But the free ability to fly is so good. I don't know why Fate shows up so often, but I'm happy that it does for the most part. And this is starting to really come together here. Damage is really good. We're about 50% of the way to the damage cap for money equals power. Book of Belial again. Every other room is just stupid strong. Nothing else, I mean, the free ability to fly is nice, but nothing else really, you know, putting us over the top here. But the guaranteed deals with the devil, statistically, they'll probably give us a great item at some point. And we only need one at this point to probably make this one completely work. Extra pills, always nice, but they did not show up there. That's all right. It happens. Wonder if we have a secret room next to our boss trap room that would maybe... Like, that's the ideal situation. It's a little bit of a... there won't be a secret room there. A little bit of a coup, but we could have maybe bombed our way into our boss trap room, gotten a Guppy item, and then become Guppy as a result of it later on this floor in the deal with the devil, but it's unlikely. Alright, because we can fly, this is actually pretty sweet. So, let's use Bombs or Key just to get it out of here, and I think we'll just drop Are You a Wizard down this pit. What do you think? Do you think it's worth playing that blood bank? It's kind of tempting, isn't it? We'll lose the guaranteed HP, but we'll probably pick up a lot of money in the process. I don't think the guaranteed HP is that valuable. Box of spiders. I mean, it's good. With AAA battery, we could use it every room, I think. But I'd rather use Book of Belial every other room. Let's do it. The money's too nice. And we'll probably be able to get to 99 cents pretty quickly here. Because we're getting at least 3, sometimes 4 cents every time we play. Yeah, I mean, we're basically trading 1 HP for probably like an extra, I don't know, 1.5 damage. It's pretty, that's more than an equitable trade. Not to mention, you know, of course, the extra flies that we got from Infestation there. That's not that big of a deal, though. Yeah, this is starting to come together really nicely here. Pills? Black hearts? No? Alright. That's okay. Oh, man, if I'd known that you existed, I might have changed my tune a little bit for what I was going to play first, but that's okay. We still got a lot of exploration left to do here. 2 Are You a Wizard pills. Unfortunately, they don't cancel one another out. Let's do a little bit more exploration. Well, we still have it in us here. There is the off chance that we'll actually gain the HP that we lost back anyway. Oh, that's a Balls of Steel pill. What I mean by that is that, you know, we could get the blood bag. Surprised that we managed to make that work. Another penny taking us closer to 99, but we might very well end up buying something from our shop, or we might very well end up fighting greed and getting to 99 cents without having to play that blood bank or the Demon Judgment, which also does give us money. We'll see. Probably should have been hit there. I wasn't even paying attention to where the shot was going to come in. I just knew I had to get out of the way. Man, these pills are so bad. We definitely want to keep AAA battery. I mean, it's worked out well for us, but the pills have not been good. The only reason it's worked out well is because we've had, you know, it's basically a volume play. We've had so many of them. Trying to find a secret room here. There's a lot of potential opportunities for that, so I don't have my hopes up too high. No greed. There's options. The thing with there's options is it's only going to give us 1 extra item. Like one choice of item. Blank card is useless because we got rid of all the tarot cards and runes in our deck as a result of little baggy. There's options is a great item that I think gets slightly overrated. Oh, perfect. The later you get there's options, the less worth 15 cents it is. Basically, it's a 15-cent reroll when it comes to our Womb Part 1, which is the only time when it's actually going to provide us with an option. Oh, wait. We have I got it. Play this guy once. Get your money. Could have done Demon Judgment instead. Probably would have been a better idea. Then we'll come in here, open this up. Get a shit ton of bombs and a Bombs Are Key pill, which actually does make that slightly useful for once. Don't use... Forget about me. No, don't use your Book of Belial because we are going to be fighting the boss right after this. So we're already at 98 cents. We're going to end up playing Demon Judgment twice. Probably not good. It's going to give us up to 99 cents. Well, not that we need it. But it's not going to end up being... likely to be too worthwhile. Great damage there. Just completely justified. No way around that damage. I'm being sarcastic. Well, we'll get to play Demon Judgment a little more now. I do think playing the Demon Judgment probably more likely to be valuable than playing the Blood Bank, but I don't expect the Demon Judgment to pay out. One last cycle. Oh, alright, yeah. We basically got the best opportunity, or the best thing that we could have gotten from our Blood Bank, and the Demon Judgment still exists. Now, I was hoping we'd maybe get some HP there. Alright, that's fine. I appreciate a Demon Judgment. You gave me an HP upgrade. Let's go fight our boss. Should be relatively easy. With Book of Belial active. The occasional fly damage from the infestation product that we got from Demon Judgment. Almost done here. No need to worry about boss rush. Very excited by the potentiality of getting a deal with the devil here. Well, the guarantee of getting a deal with the devil, but hopefully a good one. Okay, we have to take Guppy's collar because the Guppy dream is real. The shovel is not even worth touching, I think. Now we just need one more Guppy item, and that's... It's probably a better than 50% chance that that happens. And if that happens, we're basically set. We do have to be a little careful here. You know what? I'm not going to give any money there. Paralysis, huh? I'm not going to give any money to Judgment just because the best case scenario is an HP get. What do I care about HP at this point? I mean, I care about as many blue and black hearts as we can get, but a single red heart HP upgrade doesn't matter to me at all. Well, it doesn't matter to me very much. I'd rather have the guaranteed extra damage. And this is a run that, you know, again, it's tempting to call it a one run, but I don't think we're quite there yet. My HP, like, this is the amount of HP that I had when I had Epic Fetus at this point. Last run, or 2 runs ago. It was last run, I guess. So, we're not at Epic Fetus levels, that's for sure. We got a way to go before we get there. But this is the floor that should tie it all together if everything goes according to plan. Oh my god, I got a little scared there. If there was a Tears upgrade pill in our rotation, it would... Careful. It would be really, really meaningful. Because right now, like, the only thing that's holding our DPS back, we have Lump of Coal pretty much at the cap for money equals power damage bonus. But we, unfortunately, aren't really shooting that quickly. That's really the only... Oh, that's so bad. That's really the only thing that's making this not very good right now. I should go back for that penny. It's not laziness, I thought I picked it up, but it kind of fell before I could get it, I guess. Oh, there we got another one right there anyway. Not that it matters. I do not see any tinted rocks in here. We should be using Book of Belial more often, but I want to save it for rooms where it's either necessary or it's guaranteed, like this room. It's guaranteed to not be precluding us from using it as early as possible on the boss. Like, you know, there's no way our next room is going to be our boss room. I guess that's rare to happen anyway, considering we have AAA batteries. Don't do that! Don't just walk into those. You sure you can get an HP upgrade. You could also just, you know, get killed. Well, get hurt. Much more likely to get hurt than you are to get an HP upgrade. I do not see any tinted rocks in the process here. I don't like this room with Thunder Thighs. Too easy to walk into these things. Well, we might as well pop it here. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll stop complaining about my DPS. You know, they say, like, if you don't vote, you can't complain. That's kind of how I feel. If I don't use Book of Belial, how can I complain about my damage? The solution, you know, there's still things I can do that I have not done. Use Book of Belial more often. Don't be an idiot about it. This should be very easy. Don't do what I did there, but it worked. More than 50% of the time, it will not work, or it'll hurt me, though. Tinted Rock. Nice. Every Spirit Heart does, it makes a difference right now. That Balls of Steel pill is very, very worthwhile. For once, we're not fighting Conquest, which I think is a little bit of a nice surprise, considering we already have the passive ability to fly. Daddy Longlegs won't last much longer than one cycle here. We'll probably get him before he stomps again. We get Torn Photo, which is exactly what I wanted. Increased tears for better DPS, and yeah, that's the good stuff right there. So we're going to get the Pact, and we're also going to get the value of Whore of Babylon. Plus, we picked up Torn Photo. So that's just, like, stupidly powerful right there. If there was any, well, anything short of, like, Mom's Knife, Brimstone, that could give us a one run, that combination might be it. We have, probably grossly increased damage as a result of that. Now, piercing shots would still be awesome. I don't know why I had internalized that I had piercing shots, despite not picking up any semblance of piercing shots in that deal with the devil, but that's okay. Missing page, not really that interested. And we'll see, I'm not going to use it here because we're going to two-shot these enemies anyway, but I'll use Book of Belial. And we'll see how that looks. We have to, just in case the Guppy Dream is real. It's not, but Pandora's Box on the Womb 2 gives you an item. Gave us the Bible! Wow. Considering we've never even had Rosary, that's very disappointing. And no, nothing extra there. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything with that Demon Judgment, so let's pop this. Maybe one-shot these guys? That was the spikes. We're two-shotting them. That is poor damage on my part. I can't really offer much in my own defense. I was hoping that maybe there would be a fortune teller in there that would be a little bit more useful for us. It's okay, though. This is the room where Book of Belial is actually going to shine. Yeah, this is working out pretty well. We do have to be careful, though. There's a lot of, like, intersecting shots here. Don't walk into those things. The hitbox on your walk is very unforgiving sometimes, in my opinion. You know, normally I don't criticize hitboxes. I'm not criticizing the hitbox necessarily. I'm just saying I don't expect to get hit, but I oftentimes do. That was a terrible pickup on my behalf there. That Eternal Heart should not exist. That's going to ruin our Whore of Babylon state. I got blinded by the fact that it showed up and made a mistake. That's alright. We're still going to have the value of the Pact, plus the nearly constant Book of Belial. Maybe we'll find a Guppy's Paw or something. Although it's exceptionally unlikely. Definitely don't do what I did there. And just power right through it. Man, the pills. I mean, I'm not expecting the pills to always be good, but so many puberty and paralysis ones here. You know what? Fuck it. I am expecting the pills to always be good. That's why we bought PhD. I'll handle the occasional puberty pill, but work with me here a little bit, game. Good lord. Now, you might be saying, why don't you go play that blood bank? You can lose that Eternal Heart. It's actually not a bad idea. Wouldn't it take my... I think it would just take one Spirit Heart, though. You know, if it does take one Spirit Heart, I consider that kind of a fair trade. So, and instead of playing the Blood Bank, we'll play the Demon Judgment to see if it works like that. If it takes one Spirit Heart, it takes one Spirit Heart. Oh, there's a Tinted Rock there anyway. Wow, that wasn't a good one, but... Yeah. Well, we'll get Permanent Polaroid Invincibility, actually. So it did not take the Eternal Heart. Oh, no. Maybe a Blood Bank would instead, but I find that hard to believe. So we are going to be stuck with this, so let's enjoy the damage while we have it, I guess. I do think that we're in a pretty good position. We're in the driver's seat on this run, to use, like, the ultimate cliche. But we're going to have to play... pretty... I mean, we don't have to be the best player of all time to win this run. But we're gonna have to pay attention. That's how most of my one runs become losses, is just kind of get a little lax about it. If we pay attention, we should be fine. Especially considering, you know, the 4 items on the chest, curse room on this floor that gives us a chance to become Guppy or something like that. And of course the fact that our damage is just really good. Even without the Whore of Babylon effect here, we're still trucking along pretty nicely. There could always be more, though. Ah, this is good. I like Stompy most of the time because it allows me to find Tinted Rocks by accident, which... that matters. I probably find those almost as much as I do on purpose. At least when I have Stompy active. Or, you know, the Leo... Whatever. You want to call it by its real name, you brown noser. Live a little. You call it the Battle of Gettysburg, I call it the Battle of Salisbury Steak. Nobody else knows what I'm talking about, but I can remember it. That's probably the only thing that matters. That might have been a misplaced bomb. but I kind of don't really care that much about what's in our secret room to go back. So this should kill this daddy long legs quickly. We've done well on this floor so far to not take any damage. That can change pretty quickly. Pretty much no reason to use Book of Belial here if we're one-shotting enemies anyway. This one, on the other hand, plenty of reason to use Book of Belial here. But, you know, this damage is really good. I mean, you can see it for yourself, but... that was dumb. We're tearing through this chub very easily. More single pennies. Not really that meaningful. This room scares the shit out of me. Now, I'm not going to die, but I might get hit. 35-minute long run. Kind of a slow one, I guess. All things considered. That's okay, though. I was a little scared. I thought you were gonna pop your bullshit there. That was actually a fairly good tactical use of the stink bombs. Butt bombs, I guess. What the heck? Black market or crawl space? On my cathedral? Free chest. That's like the worst outcome next to a shitty trinket. 2 bombs? What a roundabout way to very slightly do better than breaking even. Alright, so it looks like it's a foregone conclusion that we will make it to the chest. That's a big step, because you get 4 items for free as long as you're not an idiot and, you know, don't forget to drop the left hand. Which I did actually do once when I was playing Rebirth on the airplane. I was like, I'm an idiot. Then I won anyway, but it shouldn't have been like that. I know, I understand. Where are we at? Oh, I can't see my HP. I was like, man, the new overlay sucks. I can't even see my HP. And then I was like, I don't think there is a new overlay. Might just be a curse. So I'm basically just hoping for, you know, like my ideal outcome right now on the chest. Just give me like crystal ball so I can use it once, figure out where we're going. Rosary. Oh, never mind. Let's do Curse of the Blind. Okay, don't give me like shit soy milk. Scorpio, pretty good. Cain's Other Eye, largely useless. Little Haunt, it's okay. Leo, redundant. So basically, we got Little Haunt and poison shots. That's not that bad, but, you know, of course it could be nicer. How's our HP looking? It's good if we don't encounter many, like, truly heinous rooms. Like, this room is not so bad. And in fact, in terms of the chest, it's actually very easy. And Book of Belial is helping me tear through these enemies pretty quickly, but Isaac's... Oh, fuck. Things get a little... Yeah, a little trickier now with Isaac's Heart. And, you know, I think we might have just blown our streak. But it's not... I don't want to take blame for that because I'm a man-child who wants to avoid taking responsibility for his actions. But what am I supposed to do? How are you supposed to defend against picking up Isaac's Heart? It's not over yet. It's just very, very annoying. And it's difficult. It's a difficult item to use. You don't even use it, really. It's a difficult item to have. Beam weapons are our ultimate fucking kryptonite here, so... If the bullets we can at least block with our own body. What is this, like, Yum Heart? Bucket of Lard. Oh, so much better than Yum Heart. Okay. This really does become kind of like a raw HP play at this point. Stack up as much HP as possible. Don't fuck it up. The virus? Yum Heart. I got it totally backwards here. Sad bombs. Sad bombs are great. Let's see how they look. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be helpful. Are we fighting 4 pins right now? Yeah, we're fighting 4 pins right now. Man, fucking Isaac's Heart though. It's okay. We've gotten some HP upgrades. That's it. Whenever a shot comes in, you stand in front of that fucking shot. Defense! This is our... I backed up. Okay. Sorry, coach. It's a hard habit to break. Trying to get out of the way of shots. should be using Book of Belial more often. I let myself get thrown off the proper way to handle things. That was a tough situation. Okay, getting real nasty like here. Yumheart ain't gonna do it. This is the one. This is the one that separates the boys from the men, isn't it? Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? Get those sad bombs in there. Get those bombs in there. Whore of Babylon, sad bombs. It's the only way. It's the only way. It's the only way. Okay, we have red hearts we missed? No. Bum friend. Oh, bum friend. You can do this, bum friend. This is your chance to redeem yourself in the eyes of me, your lord. How much money do you need to pay out with a consumable, you asshole? Oh my. Oh, there's more. There's more. Okay, never mind. You're a good dude. All right, keep it up. This one's gonna be a payout for sure. Probably like a red heart, double red heart. All right. How about this run? How about this room right here? 3 more cents. Spirit heart, maybe. Here he is, the biggest douche in the universe. Now we gotta look for secret rooms. If we fight greed, I think we just die, not because greed's hard, but because it's fairly hard to dodge anything with Isaac's heart. Wow. I don't like this. So now that we've looked for all the conceivable secret rooms, we'll now look for all the conceivable second secret rooms to try to find some red hearts. I really doubt that they'll be here, but it's worth a shot, I guess. Enjoy watching me look at the rooms and then decide how many, vertices could possibly spawn a secret room. At this point, I'll treat it as like a small victory if I just don't blow myself up. Though I'm tempted. Nope. No, what are we at, like 9 bombs now? We didn't look here, did we? Did we? I think we did. Wishful thinking. Now, we had like 33 bombs. That's not gonna find it. We had like... Oh, shit. Oh, God. Caught in the cycle here. Stop pushing the... I don't think it's there anyway, but we had to at least try. I don't know. This is a dead end. Why even try? Oh, it's not a dead end. Isaac's heart. If you touch this poop, I swear to fuck. Oh, this is it. Money and red hearts. Bum friend. Oh, my God. Oh, you know what? Second secret room. The dream? Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me a little bit here. That Isaac's heart pickup, though, man. Come on. Alright, well, there's no way out of it except through it. Let's do it. I'm not scared. I'm a little scared now. Never shoot. Oh my god, Little Han. You're the MVP. Forever. Oh my god, we did it. Thank you, Sad Bombs. Potential secret room. Come on. Ah! The Loki shots. There's too many Loki shots. Get in front of them. Oh, I think we're gonna fucking do it. Scapular. Where's my half heart? I need it. I need it right now. Oh, potential second secret room. Okay, moving on then. No. Okay, Polycephalus is not hard, but with Isaac's heart is annoying. Fuck. You gotta admit, I gave it the old college try. That's gonna be the end of the streak, but I still feel good about my performance, alright? Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal, of course. And subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.